Cheryl Bradley coming back at you from Simply Southern Recipes, and my sister Lisa is behind the camera once again. Today we're going to talk about Thanksgiving because it's coming up this week, and we're going to teach you how to make, or show you how to make, what Lisa calls Crockpot chicken and dressing. Most people have turkey. We're having turkey also, but you know, you just cannot go wrong with Crockpot chicken and dressing. It's so moist, it's so good. And that brings up a thought. We're raised in the South. We always have dressing. There's the big controversy about stuffing versus dressing. We don't believe in stuffing for Thanksgiving down here. I mean, you go out to eat, you get dressing. The difference is dressing is cornbread. And I've even seen on TV cornbread stuffing. I don't know about all that, but I mean, they're two completely different things. Northerners say, no, it's not. It's the same thing. No, you need to come down here and we will show you the difference. So anyway, we are making cornbread dressing Southern style, the way we do it down here in the South. Okay, so we got all our ingredients out. We have a 12-inch large pan of cornbread, already cooked and crumbled up. We put, my sister's kitty cat loves dressing. We put some stale bread in it, or hamburger buns, or anything like that. A few slices. She's got, what, 6 slices, Lisa? Mm-hmm. 6 slices, and she, just some stale. She had wheat bread. It doesn't matter, just any kind of bread. Or if it's hamburger buns, you might just go with 3 hamburger buns, or hot dog bun, or whatever. Just enough, Okay, and then our other ingredients, we have got 3 stalks of celery, diced, 3/4 of an onion, large yellow onion, diced, 3 eggs. We have got 3 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and the most important ingredient is 1 tablespoon of sage. Now that's what makes your dressing. Alright, you need a stick of butter. Go ahead and set it out. And then we've got 6 chicken breasts that we've shredded. And you're going to need chicken broth. And you can buy it or just use your own stock if you have that. And so then we'll start putting, and a can of cream of chicken soup. That makes a big difference in the creaminess of it. So we'll get started. I've got this all crumbled up here, and we're going to start with our celery. Add it all in. Onion. This was a rough onion too. Whooped me pretty good. I was trying to cut it up. Okay, I'm going to put the eggs in last. Put all the dry in first, and our salt. And I'm glad that didn't say salt to taste, like one of the other ones, because I just dumped it in. The black pepper and your sage. Okay, I'm going to get all this stirred up real quick. Woo! If I start sneezing, just gesundheit me. Okay, I'm going to put the chicken in. Okay, get this stirred up. You know what? Might as well do it like Grandma taught me. Quicker too. Get all that mixed in. Okay. Oh, and about the stuffing, I'm not knocking the stuffing. I know people love stuffing. I enjoy it too, but not for Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter or whatever. Okay. What next, Lisa?
Yes.
6 cups of chicken broth. Okay. And then I'll need to get a spoon. Open. Get my soup out.
You got one right in front of your bowl there.
I do? Okay. Now, what if somebody wanted something besides cream of chicken? Could they?
You could even go cream of mushroom, cream
Yeah.
of celery.
Cream of celery, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of cream of. It's amazing how much cream of soups get used during the holidays. Okay. Get this all stirred up. And then I'm going to add my eggs. Okay, we have that mixed together. Now, depending on how much bread you have, you know, you may have to add more water because you really want it to be this consistency right here, where it's just
Kind of soupy.
soupy. Yeah, it's like a really thick soup, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's so you can just add water until you get it to this consistency. Okay, now we're gonna put the eggs in. And I'm just going to toss this with my hands. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. All right. Now we're going to put this in a crock pot. And then we'll put a stick of butter on the top of it. Okay, the next thing we're going to work on is broccoli rice casserole. Now, if you're from the South, you know how we feel about our casseroles. Every time there's a family get-together or anything, there's every kind of casserole imaginable. Today we're going to do broccoli rice casserole and a squash casserole. Okay, the first thing you're going to need this is the easiest recipe. Anybody can make this. I bought 12 ounces of chopped broccoli, frozen, and I cooked those, boiled those down with 1/4 of a large yellow onion. So we've got that. You're going to need 8 ounces of some sort of cheese whiz product, whatever you like. A stick of butter. You're going to need 2 cans of any kind of cream of soup. I bought cream of broccoli and cream of celery. A lot of people like to put 2 cans of cream of mushroom, but there's a couple of dum-dums in the family that don't like mushrooms, so you know how that is, and you know who you are. Okay, and then I cooked some white rice. Now, I don't know how much to tell you. I cooked a cup, and but I just add rice at the end to get it until I get it to the consistency that I want it to be. So we just got our casserole dish, and I sprayed some non-stick in it. I'm going to add the 12 ounces of the broccoli with the onion in there. Okay, and the soups. This is just the easiest recipe. My aunt told me how to make this, and I thought, cheese whiz? Everybody's going to know it's cheese whiz. No, you can't tell. So, and my niece, Brandy, she is a fool for some broccoli casserole. She loves it. Okay, get that stirred up. Okay, I'm going to add eight ounces of cheese whiz. Of course, you know, as it melts, you know, gets hot in the oven, all this will come together really good. Okay. Add my stick of butter. And it just, you know, it looks like gloop right now, but it comes out really well. Oh, and as far as the broccoli, I just bought chopped broccoli. I don't know if you want it to look really frou-frou, you could just buy florets. It's up to you. Okay. Then I'm just going to add rice till I get it sort of, you know, however, as much ricey as I want it. I just add a little at a time and stir it up till it kind of looks like the way I want it to look. I don't add salt, I don't add pepper. I mean, you can, but it's good just the way it is like this. And just imagine in your head, you know, it's gonna get creamier than this once the cheese whiz and all that starts to melt together, and the butter. So maybe just a little more rice. And that looks about the way I want it to look. Then we're going to put it in the oven on 350, uncovered. I would say about 45 minutes. It could, you know, it'll start bubbling. And once it's bubbling real good, it's ready. Alright, welcome back. We're going to work on our squash casserole now. This is a big hit. I don't know about up north. I've never been there. But it is in the south. People love it. Especially in the summer when you get it out of your own garden. It's great. So, these are our ingredients we're going to start with. 6 large squash that Lisa diced up. Not diced. What'd you do?
I diced them.
You diced them?
Quartered them.
Quartered them like about this consistency. Put some chicken stock over them and boiled them till they're tender. Then drain them. You've got that. Our next ingredient is our onion. It's a whole large yellow onion, and we minced it. So, I mean, if you don't care for the chunks, you can make it chunky, but we mince it. It makes it better. Okay, and then you've got 4 ounces of diced pimentos. That gives it a lot of color. It makes it pretty. You have got 1 box of, see what I was talking about earlier, cornbread stuffing? It's not dressing, it's stuffing. But you're going to reserve 1/4 of that for your topping. So set 1/4 of the box, which it's a 6-ounce box. Set 1/4 of that aside for later. And then you've got 8 ounces of sour cream, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. You should use sharp, it just gives it a better flavor. And then you've got 1 can of cream of chicken soup. Can they use other kinds? Could they use celery or something if they wanted to?
If they wanted to, cream of mushroom would be good.
Okay. So, like I said, the cream of soups, they really make the holidays. Okay, we got a 1/2 stick of butter that we put into our casserole dish and melted in the oven. And then once it's melted, you brush it up on the sides, and that, you know, what do you call it? Greases your pan. Alright, so we've got our squash in here, and we're just going to start adding ingredients, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Just throw everything in the pot.
Casseroles are so easy, and they're so good, and they're so non-fattening.
Don't lie to the people.
These are diet casseroles. Don't we wish? And there's so many different kinds of casseroles that people make in the South. Vegetable casserole, green bean casserole, sweet potato casserole. I love sweet potato casserole. Okay, get our soup in there. And this whole deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Juice and all?
Juice and all.
Juice and all. Okay, 8 ounces of sour cream. That's about right. Alrighty. And this will do?
Mm-hmm.
8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. Does it have to be the finely shredded, or can
It doesn't matter.
you can shred it yourself?
Mm-hmm. Whatever you have on hand.
Okay, and then we add this, right?
Right.
Lisa is the squash casserole maker in the family. I am the broccoli casserole maker in the family, so this is a first for me. Never made it. Okay, then we stir, stir, stir. Whoop. The best thing about casseroles, you just throw a bunch of stuff together and top it with stuff in casserole. But the soups make it, I believe. Okay, then we're going to put this in our casserole dish. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Ooh, it's pretty. Looks very holiday with the red pimentos in there. Alrighty. The sides have already been brushed. Be sure and do that or it will stick. Alright. Okay. Then we're going to put our topping. And this is the quarter that you left out from your cornbread stuffing mix. We're going to put this in a 350-degree oven.
About an hour. Or until golden brown.
Yeah. And there you go.